What is up, guys? I got a doozy for y'all today. Today we are playing the Hulk hero as is against Venom Goblin on expert mode, and we have a leadership deck here using the new Avenge Me card from the Hercules hero pack. I do want to give a disclaimer here. This deck and this gameplay is not for the faint of heart. I made a suit up deck here with Hulk a while back, and some people get outraged at me attempting to make Hulk viable through leadership and refuse to play Hulk without, house rules, as he is. But this video is for people who want to play Hulk, at a high level as is. So yeah, if you only want to play a very thematic Hulk with only Hulk attacking, and you never want to flip down to Bruce Banner and have Bruce Banner do his genius scientist stuff with allies, then this deck and this video is not for you. But yeah, let's go and go through the deck breakdown here. So we have 3 copies of the Avenge Me, this new card here. Play only if your Denny has the Avenger trait. We have the Avenger trait in hero form. Attach an ally. When attached ally is defeated, we can draw 2 cards. So powerful. Probably my new favorite card, at least in 2026 is my favorite card. But yeah, definitely a very fun card with a bunch of economy attached to it. With clarity purpose here, just another upgrade, but this one is a mental resource. And we have 3 copies of Suit Up to search your deck and discard power for any ally, and upgrade that can be attached to ally add to your hand. So these are all upgrades right here that can attach to ally. These will be our main targets for the suit up here. We have Beast, because he can recur Hulk's triple resource, White Tiger, Ant-Man, Maria Hill, Vivian, Moon Girl, Gambit, Professor X, and Nick Fury. Just going like all out here with a very powerful ally lineup because we're facing Venom Goblin, who's one of the most difficult villains in Marvel Champions. So we gotta go all out here. We have the 3 basic doubles. We got Evaluate Threat, a new player size game, also from Hercules Hero Pack. We have Honorary Avenger, because we want to attach it to ourselves so we gain the Avenger even in Alter Ego, so that we can play the Avenge Me in Alter Ego. We have Ingenuity, Queen Carrier, Mansion, Helicarrier, and then we have 3 copies of Multi-Talented here. So right here, this is a 4-card deck, but with these 3 cards, it becomes a 4-3-card deck. This card is generally not super good here for Hulk, but we only have here to attack against Venom Goblin because Hulk actually has no attack events with a cost of 3 or more. Actually, I don't think he has any in his kit, right? Because Unstoppable Force is non-attack card, Hulk Smash is non-attack card, Crushing Blow is an attack card, so this is our only attack card right here. Yeah, we don't have any other attack cards. Thunderclap is also non-attack. So with Venom Goblin's Advanced Glider, the only way to get rid of it is discard attack cards from your hand with a combined cost of 3 or more to get rid of it. So multi-talented here is our only way to get rid of the Advanced Glider because we don't even have 3 copies of Crushing Blow here. So even if I have both these in hand, it's only 2 costs, so we can't get rid of the Advanced Glider. So yeah, this is going to be our main way to get rid of that. So that's why we have this in just for Venom Goblin. But normally this deck does not want the multi-talented there. All right, let's shuffle up our deck and we'll get Venom Goblin set up. So with the main scheme, we have the Skies over New York, the permanent environment set into play right here, which dictates that we have 3 main schemes, and the glider counter, the active glider counter, will start off on mid-top Manhattan. So wherever this counter is what's going to be referred to as the active main scheme. And we have the recommended modules here for Venom Goblin. So we do have Goblin Gear with the Advanced Glider, and then we have the Symbiotic Strength as well. Let's go ahead and put the initial threat on 3 main schemes. So it's going to start off with 0 threat on Upper Manhattan, 1 on Lower Manhattan, and then we're going to have 2 threat here on Midtown Manhattan. All right. Venom Goblin is going to come in here with Steady and Toughness. So let's give him a Tough stats card. Put on a Sit Point Dial right there. And then we have to do its one ability to do 2 face down encounter cards to each player. So we'll do that after we finish shuffling the player deck here. But yeah, I mean, Venom Goblin, he's pretty difficult, but I think that he gives us a little bit more breathing room to flip down, especially in the early game. So we really want to utilize that because this deck revolves around being Alter Ego a lot with the suit ups and calling geniuses like Moon Girl here. So we'll see if we're able to take advantage of that and get a big start. But even without the big start, we still want to flip down a lot. And the main thing here is that we do not want to get the side schemes from Venom Goblin early on. Venom Goblin's got, I think he has 3 side schemes. Yeah, Goblin Gear. He's got the one in his own like Venom Goblin kind of set, and then he's got one the Festering Mass one. So those are the 3 side schemes for Venom Goblin. They're pretty high threat. So we don't want to get that. The Goblin Gear one's called Limited Supply. So we don't want to get those because they're all, I believe, like they're 4 or 5 threat there in True Solo, which is pretty tough. and Hulk's gonna have no thwarting here early on. So we really just want to try to avoid those side schemes, especially very early on. Once we get our allies out to help us thwart, we should be okay. But yeah, that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping to just not get the side scheme super duper early. The glider is not that bad as long as we have like our attack event to get rid of it. But we know it's going to be pretty rough. So we'll see what happens here. Let's shuffle up, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. Oh wait, two face down encounter cards for each player, so we get two encounter cards here. All right, now we can get started. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I see all of you guys eyeing this Avenger hero board from By the Same Token. It is the coolest hero board that they have. Whenever we use our ability here, experimental research, we can exhaust token rate to show that we use the ability on our identity, limited to once per round. So that's really neat right here. I love the coloring, and we got Hulk right here. I think this is my first game playing Hulk with the hero board, so very excited for that. If you guys want to get your own hero board or any of the tokens, the hit point dials, or the stamps that we're using in this video, you guys can use my code WWF5 for 5% off your order of anything by the same token. Huge thank you to them for sponsoring the channel. Okay, let's go and do our mulligans. We're going to drop to just our hand size here of 5. So having that really weak hand size here. But want to get Moon Girl or a suit up. We didn't get either, but we did get Beast, so he's not terrible. We're going to mulligan for sure this. Do I want to toss? I think we keep Beast. I think we keep Beast because we have a double with him. So let's mulligan 3 cards, and we'll draw 3 more back to 5. Let's see what we can get. 1, 2. Gotta suit up, guys. Okay. Okay, let me think here. The thing is, I also have a mansion. So, like, let me think. If I play Beast for 4, he'll grab me back a triple. The triple can't afford the mansion. I could use my action here. Yeah, we had the Quinn Care, Helicare, Ingenuity. That would be able to come down. But unfortunately, Mansion is a more expensive one. We could just go suit up. If I go suit up, I'll get the 3 mentals to play Moon Girl, but I'll lose Avengers Mansion. So we draw 3 cards of Moon Girl. It may not be enough. Let's use our action, Experimental Research. So action, we're going to exhaust it to show that we use our ability, draw a card, and choose this card from your hand. Yeah, that didn't really help. I don't discard the opponent talented here. Okay, I was hoping for maybe like a triple or another double. So what do we do here, guys? Do we just want to... We could just play the mansion straight up and then just end our turn. We hold on to Beast, or we could hold on to Suit Up. We could do... We have more Suit Ups in the deck, so I almost feel like we hold on to Beast here. Yeah, let's hold on to Beast. So this might be a weird play, but we're going to do 4 Reese right here. So we just play the Avengers Mansion straight up right here, and hopefully we don't get a caught off guard. So the mansion we can exhaust as an action and then draw a card. So let's go and do that. And then that's gonna end our turn. We're done here. Yeah, we're gonna ready back up because I'm worried about flipping with the hero form right away. And Venom Goblin, hopefully he won't scheme out any of those main schemes. Move it inside a little bit, refresh our ability. Let's discard Suborder Leap, hold on to Beast, draw back up to our hand size here of 5, and see if we can get something else here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, no doubles or triples, but we got, oh, I don't know here. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and do Venom Goblin's turn. So he's gonna add 1 threat to each one of 3 main schemes. So this goes from 0 to 1, this goes from 1 to 2, and this goes up to 3. So we could just move everything over a little bit. And that's good there. Okay, then he's going to activate against us. We're in Alter Ego, so he's gonna scheme. He's gonna scheme on the active main scheme, which is currently mid-top Manhattan. Scheme with the base of 2. Here's a boost card. Place 1 threat on each main scheme without the glider counter. So this goes up to 2, and then this middle one, lower Manhattan, goes up to 3. Okay, so that's a boost effect. He schemes for just 2, so this goes from 3 up to 5 threat. Okay, and let's fix this right there. Okay, then he's going to trigger his force response clam throne. After he activates against you, he just scheme, which is activation. Move the glider counter to main skill the least threat, so that's going to go all the way to here. And resolve its special. So special in upper Manhattan says to discard 1 card from your hand. So we toss Thunderclap here. Okay. Then Venom Goblin will deal this 1 face down encounter card for a total of 3 here. Here we go, guys. First encounter card. Semi-Thrall with Guard. Next one, Swing Assault. Oh no, okay. One of you in Alter Ego, we change the hero form, the villain attacks you. So he's going to hit us here. We'll just take the attack. With a base of 3, here's a boost. Limit supply though, but I'm glad we got it as a boost card here instead of an encounter card. So 6 damage on Hulk is pretty hard. Brings it down to 12 life. That resolves Swing Assault. He's going to claim Throne stays on here because the scheme will lose threat. Discard another card from your hand. Toss up Order of Leap here. Okay. And then we got one more encounter card to go. Another symbiotic Thrall with Guard. Okay, back over to our turn. Can't replay anything unless we get a double. Let's use Avenge Me, draw a card. We got a double. So I could play Nick here. The problem is I lose Beast and Maria Hill, who I don't want to lose. Is Nick still to play? If we play Maria, right, and she draws me one card, there's a very low chance I'll be able to play it. Like, it has to be a triple for me to play either of these guys. And if it's not a triple, I basically can't play anything. So I think we go Nick Fury here, draw some cards. Or we go Nick Fury and kill this Thrall. With this damage effect. Because, like, if I draw 3 cards, what are the chances I can play it is the thing. If I get a triple with, like, a Quinn carrier, that would be amazing. Let's, what's the play here, guys? I could go Maria, draw a card, and flip down again. Is that so risky? That's so risky. I do want to flip down again. I think. I could take out one Thrall. We could. I mean, the chance that I draw a triple or something, is there a high chance of me doing that? Like, if I hold on to this double in my hand, I might be able to pop off. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna risk everything here. We're gonna flip down before we do our turn. So Hulk is going to exhaust and swing for 3 on a symbiotic Thrall. We're gonna flip down again here. Then we'll flip down to Alter Ego. That's our 1 flip per turn. We're gonna use Experimental Research, exhaust this, action draw a card, and discard card from your hand. We drew it to Gambit. So let me think here. If I discard Beast, I think we toss Beast here. Okay. So Beast is gone. I could play Gambit. I think we play Gambit. The encounter card knowledge is really good right here. Yeah, we'll do 3 resources here. Play Gambit. So Gambit, as a response after you enter play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, and then tuck 1 card under them so only the boost is available. So if I grab this, so scheme with a base of 1, and then we get stunned. I think that's fine. This Gambit one at Thort. If he schemes with a base of 1, this goes to 5, so it's gonna move over to here, which will add that to every single scheme. So we thought from Midtown Manhattan, I believe. Yeah, so we're gonna take this middle card and put this back on top in the same order. All right, so Gambit now has 2 thwart, 2 attack, equal to the boost cards of the card tucked under him. All right, so let me think here. I think we gotta start taking indirect right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw for 2 from Midtown Manhattan. Drop us from 5 down to 3 threat. And then Gambit will take a constant damage. And that's going to turn us right back up. We'll hold on to Nick Fury. Hope we can draw a triple here. And drop back up to Kansas here of 5. 1, 2. Oh, we got the triple. There's our first triple right there. Problem is if I flip up playing Nick, then I don't get to play Ingenuity if I draw into Ingenuity with Nick. So we'll see what we want to do. Okay, Venom Goblin turn. He's going to add 1 threat to each one of 3 main schemes. So both of these guys go up to 4. This one's going to go up to 3. All right. Then he's going to scheme against us on here because it's an activated scheme. Scheme with a base of 2. We know the boost is 1. So he adds 3 threat. This will go up to 6 threat. Okay. Next, he's going to claim the throne. So it goes on scheme. These they're both at 4, so we can pick. Let's put it here. And the special is to take 200 damage. We'll put them both on Hulk. So we drop from 12 down to 10. So now we're like a regular hero life here with 10 hit points. Then both the minions will scheme after Venom Goblin claims the throne. So they both scheme for 1. 2, so adding 2 threats to Midtown Manhattan because it's activated scheme. That's where those scheme. All right. So 6, 4, and 6. Okay. Then we get 1 encounter card, which we already know is webbed up. Attach your identity, and then whenever you would attack, we discard this, and then you get stunned. Okay. Back over to our turn. Let's go ahead and mansion first. Draw a card. We got Moon Girl. Missing the Mentos for her though. Let's go ahead and experimental research. We'll use our alter ego ability again. Draw a card. And it's card from hand. I like that too. Take it. So I don't think I'm going Moon Girl this turn. I think what we do is, let me think. If I play Nick here, I really want to play Nick and Alter Ego. But I think I messed up because now I have this card from my hand. We just have to hope that we don't get Ingenuity this turn, and we get like either Helicarrier or a Quinn Carrier, I think. So we'll discard Moon Girl. I won't be able to play her this turn. I think, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and flip up to Hero Form. Do I want to heal? No, it's fine. We're gonna flip it to Hero Form here. So here's the thing with Limitless Strength, spend this card only in Hero Form. So we have to be in Hero Form to use it. So now that we are in Hero Form, we can do 4 resources here. Oops. So I can play good old Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nice. Got Queen Carrier. That's our first Avenge Me, huh? We're gonna lose our whole hand because our Enrage there. So I play Quinn Carrier. I can't play the movable object, unfortunately. So we're not going for that. I think what we do is Ant-Man, Avenge Me, and Quinn Carrier. So yeah, we'll do 3 resources here. So we can play the Quinn Carrier. It's a 3 cost support. Play only if your identity has Avenge trait, which we do have in our hero form here. When exhausts Quinn Carrier, generate a wild resource, so we can play Ant-Man. Ant-Man gets +1 hit point for each pimp count on him, and when he enters play, you place a pimp count on him for each resource you overpay for his cost, which is 0. So we overpaid 1 here. So there's 1 pimp counter and just 1 hit point. So we're probably just gonna keep it around a jump block for us, or if we need that tutor in a future turn. So what's happened there? All right. Let's see what's going on right now. I think we attach the Avenger here. Play only if you have the Avenger. We have that here form. Attach now. We'll be able to Nick Fury. Whenever he's defeated, we can draw 2 cards. So, we could have done it to Ant-Man, but I think it's okay. We can save this for the bigger turn next turn because we didn't draw like any super like key card that we wanted to play there. The movable object is nice, but I don't know if I would have known to play it drawing 2 cards from Ant-Man. Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, I mean we always just attack here. That would discard the webbed up, and we get stunned instead. So we don't get attack, we get stunned. Alright, that's fine. Then let's activate here with the allies. Yeah, Gambit will swing for 2. He'll take out a symbiotic thrall, and he'll take a consort damage. So get rid of one of these guys there. And Nick's gonna thwart. Where do we want to go? I think we want to go back here. We'll take the discard because we'll draw some cards with Avenge Me. So Nick will thwart for 2 from here. Drops this from 6 down to 4 threat. Nick Fury takes a consort damage, and that's gonna end our turn. Let's write it back up. Refresh our ability. Now we have the Mage and Quinn Carrier out, so I'm feeling a lot better now. And we have the ramp from the Avenge Me, so we should have a big turn next turn. Drawing back up to your hands here, just 4. Ooh, we got triple with okay. Alright, we're gonna get filled out with Helicarrier. I feel really good right now. Alright. Venom Goblin's turn, he's gonna add 1 to each one of 3 main schemes. So this goes from 6 up to 7. And in both of these 2 schemes go up to 5. Alright, we're at 10 life, so I need to be a little bit more protective of my life right now. He's going to attack us. We're going to defend with Nick Fury. Hit with the base of 3. Here's the boost. Oh man, resolve special ability of the skin of Glider counter. So Midtown Manhattan right here is a current Glider counter special. Take 2 indirect damage. We can put 1 on Nick Fury, and we'll put 1 on Hulk. It's down 9 life. Okay, so we resolve the special there with the boost effect. He hits for just 3 damage on Nick Fury. Defeats Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury is defeated, he'll trigger the Avenge Me here because whenever attached as defeat, we draw 2 cards. So we discard them, we draw 2 cards. Ingenuity. Don't know if I can. I mean, I want to flip down with the suit up here, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. Okay, so we got that. Then he's going to claim a throne now because he just attacked us. So it goes to scheme when we start. We can choose a Helicarrier here. Do I have the economy to suit up? Or do I want to just add threat right now? I don't know. Helicarrier here. I don't know how precious my economy is right now in this upcoming turn. The thing is, I have the triple, but I want to focus on playing it. I think we're gonna let him add threat. So we can choose because they're both a 5. We're gonna put it on lower Manhattan. So we move to here, and the special is add 1 threat to every single scheme. So this could threat's starting to pile up now. This could get out of control for Hulk. So this goes up to 8. This goes up to 6, and this goes up to 6 as well. All right. Then the Thrall's gonna hit us here for 2. We'll take it. Drop down to 7. 1 face down counter card. We don't know what it is. Oh, nice. Valentine's is attached to villain. After he takes any amount of damage and attack, give him a boost. If the attack deals 3 or more damage, discard a card. So nothing happened immediately, which is good for us. Back over to our turn. So we're going to Mansion, draw a card. If we can pop off here. Let me think here. Let's go ahead and spend the triple resource while we're in hero form so we can play the helicarrier. We exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost, and next we play by 1. That's pretty good. Now, the problem is if I flip down, I can't play Avenge Me's. Yeah, I did not get my Honor Avenger. Yeah, so let me think. If we suit up here, we don't have a lot of mentals here for Moon Girl either. We could go for Maria Hill instead, unless we can draw some mentals with our alter ego ability. Let me think here. I think I keep the stun on me. I want to exhaust the heal. I think is better because my life is whittling down right now. Do I just make the flip here? Yeah, I think we just make the flip here. Okay, we're gonna flip down alter ego. We're gonna exhaust heal for 4, brings from 7 up to 11. Do I want? That's fine. That's fine. Because maybe I'll draw my Baron's Laboratory. That's okay. We'll use our experimental research. Draw a card, discard a card from hand. That's the last multi-talented. So yeah, we just discard. I mean, we'll discard this. Doesn't matter. All right. Then we'll exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost when I play by 1. So wait. I could play Ingenuity. No. We're gonna play Suit Up here. So Suit Up's 1 cost. This would be a resource here, so I can play the Suit Up. So RT action, search your deck and discard power for an ally. An upgrade can be attached to ally. Add to your hand. Do we go Moon Girl here? I would love to get the Avenger, but I can't play because I don't have the Avenger trait. The problem is Moon Girl will probably draw me into other Avenge Me's, which I have to spend this resource, unfortunately. So I'm thinking about getting Moon Girl and Clarity of Purpose. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do Moon Girl and Clarity of Purpose. We'll add it to our hand. Moon Girl is our ally, and Clarity of Purpose is an upgrade that can be attached to ally because it says attached to the character. That resolves the Suit Up. Then we're going to use 2 resources here, which get fully built out. So we can play Ingenuity. So play only if your deck has Genius Trait. We have Genius Trait here in our Alter Ego, so we can play this. We can exhaust this generate mental resource. So now we got our 3 mental resources. Ingenuity, the Walk from Queen Card would be a mental, and then Clarity Purpose is the 3rd mental, so I can play Moon Girl. Play only if your deck has a Champion Genius Trait. We do have the Genius Trait here in Alter Ego. After you play Moon Girl from hand, draw 1 card for each mental use paper, which is 3. Get the 4-3 here. All right. I can't play anything with this though. I got 3 cards, but can't do anything. At least it's not the Avenge Me because I can't play them. So I'm okay with that. We're decking out soon. I probably play the Evaluate Threat. It can be a good. I mean, yeah, we can clear off next turn and get Nick to pop off. So I can definitely play it. I'd probably hold on to Crushing Blow to get rid of stun. And then we need to just store right now. So where do I want it to go? I want to take Indirect right now. I could also take the discard, but I think we're okay with a turn of Indirect. So let me think here. Do we just store Moon Girl? He's scheme with a base of 2. This should not pop. If he gets a boost of... No, it goes up 1 and he gets a boost of 3, it will pop actually. So that's at 6, 7, yeah. If it pops, do we let it pop? I mean, we may just let it pop because like our threat manager is not that good. I think I take the discard. I'm set up here. I feel like we're okay with the discard. Yeah, so Moon Girl, let's store for 2 from here. And I want to keep the rest of the allies up. So she'll take 2 constant damage. And wait, where did I take it off of? Did I take it off? No, sorry guys. That's not where we're taking off of. What am I doing? We're taking off of here. Yeah, because we don't want that to pop. So she'll throw for 2 from there. The scheme in there, and the Glare count move there. Yeah, and it should take 2 constant damage. Yeah, okay. That's what I meant to do. And I'll use a resource here, so I can play Evaluate Threat. Player side scheme. Oh, we can't play because we don't have the Avenger Shield trait. Never mind. Yeah, it says play only if your deck has the Avenger Shield trait. We don't have that. Yeah, we need that Honor Avenger a little bit earlier. That's fine. Let's get in a turn. Let's ready back up. Refresh everything here. And we'll still hold on to it. And we'll discard the Thunderclap, unfortunately. Just drew 3 cards I couldn't play. We'll draw got to 5 here. I got that Genius double, but no more suit-ups in the deck, unfortunately. That's okay. We should be able to have a good turn here. I want to get that Honorary Avenger. It's still in the deck, but we'll draw it up and we'll be able to play it. Okay. It is Venom Goblin's turn. Okay. He's going to add 1 threat to each one of 3 main schemes. So this one goes up to 9. Which is not great. This one is going to go up to 5. And then this one goes up to 7. Yeah, the threat's almost out of control here for us. All right. Then he's going to scheme on here with a base of 2. Here's a boost. It's the worst. Oh no. Okay, okay. Booster effect is to review the card. If that was in counter, it'd be way better for us. It comes with 5 threat. While there is no similar environment play, this card is considered similar environment. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, okay. So he schemes for just 2. This goes up to 7 threat. Then, oh nice, it doesn't trigger this one. That's the worst one. Okay. It goes to scheme with start with a claim and throw and resolve special. Is that 7? Is that 7? This is at 9. So it must move able, so it can move over to here. Okay. The special here, we're gonna lose the Honor Avenger though. And we deck out. Special here is this card, 1 card from your hand. We'll toss a crushing blow, yeah. Then it says if a similar environment is in play, there is one in play now. You just can't play this card, top 4 cards of your deck. So we lose all 4 cards of our deck here, and we deck out. Okay, so this could definitely swing the game now. This was like, I think that was like our make or break turn. We might have braked it there, or shuffled up. And that resolves special on Upper Manhattan. Yeah. So yeah, no, we recreate our deck. Okay. Then after Venom Goblin does that, he triggered Claim of Throne. We did the special there with the similar environment, which is Festering Mass. The Thrall is going to scheme against us because we're an Ego. It schemes for 1 Upper Manhattan, so this goes up to 8 threat out of 10. If 2 of the main schemes probably lose the game. And then Venom Goblin now deals encounter cards. So now we have 2 encounter cards here. Alright. Can we survive the encounter cards? No Honor Avenger is gonna stink. I mean, unless we draw a suit up, that worked out really well, but that suit up's gonna be tough. And I lost. I should have Thor with maybe Game or Aim to get him back to the shuffle. That might have been a good idea. All right. So what's going on here? First encounter card. Inner Demons. Oh, okay, this is not bad here. So change form. We flip to Ardeni. So if you're now in Hulk form, exhaust your hero, discard the obligation. That's better to get in Bruce Banner form. In getting in Hulk form, we flip to Bruce Banner and we lose 2 cards in hand. So that's much better. So get exhaust there, okay? Last encounter card. Oh, he's gonna end that. Yeah, advance. So he's gonna scheme with a base of 2. This is already pop. Here's a boost 2. So his schemes are 4. That's going to be 12 here, so it's going to flip this over. This will get taken over. Upper Manhattan is now taken over by Venom Goblin, becomes a Simba environment here. So while there are no Simba environments in play, there is one now. So this is no longer Simba environment because we have Upper Manhattan here. When reviewed, move the counter and each direction here to the main scheme with the least threat. That's going to be here. And then we did that. Then Venom Goblin is going to claim a throne, goes on scheme with threat because he has schemed against it, which is activation. It stays on here with 7 threat. The special is placed 1 threat on each scheme. So this goes up to 6. This goes up to 10. Let's put a threat because I'm going to thwart this turn. And this goes up to 8. Then it says place 1 additional threat on this scheme if there's a same environment, which there is one. So we actually put 2 more on this one. So we always just put 2 on this and 1 every other one. All right, back over to our turn. And now this main has patrol because it says while sim environments you play, the Thrall has patrol. So he does a patrol there. Alright guys, back to your turn. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. So I can't thwart this scheme until I kill that guy. Let's go ahead and mention draw a card. Okay. Let's think here. Let's use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next shuttle by 1 so I can play Evaluate Threat. It's a player size team comes in with 2 per player threat. I think that this killed me because I wouldn't have gotten the advance if I didn't deck out. And that was from this causing me to discard 4 cards. Okay, we got Evaluate Threat down. We can't play it because we have the adventure right here in hero form. So we play that. Now who is storing it out? I think Ant-Man does it. We're going to play Avenge Me, attach to an ally. Play only if you have the Avenger, which we have in hero form. Give us Ant-Man. Ant-Man's going to exhaust door for 2, clear out the Evaluate Threat here. Okay. When it's defeated, it goes in Avengers play. Each player may search your deck and discard power for any Avenger or Shield card add to your hand. Reduce the cost to play those cards by 2 until the end of phase. So remove that from the game. Take here for Nick Fury. Oh, it's coming up next. Dang, what the heck? Wish I just drew him. So we add Nick Fury to our hand. He's only 2 costs now for the remainder of this phase. And then Ant-Man is going to take a consequential damage. He only has 1 hit point. So he will get defeated here with 1 consequential damage. All right. And whenever he gets defeated, we trigger the Avenge Me, draw 2 cards. All right, so Nick is 2 costs, so don't need a triple for him. Do I choose a double here? I almost want to hold on to it. No, we just use it here, I think. Yeah. So we're going to use a double resource here to play Nick Fury, who's only 2 costs. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to draw 3, I think. Yeah, let's draw 3. I want some Avenge Me's. 1, 2, 3. Ow, did not get to Avenge Me. Okay, let's see here. I need to kill... Dang, I really wanted to Avenge Me there. Let me think. What do we play with our triple? Do we play this? This could actually be good. No, we only use the, we don't have energy for it, so we don't get the heal. We only get the damage and the threat removal effect. And it's if I don't use a triple. So, okay. Let me think here. We killed the Thrall, I think the good old-fashioned way. You only spend physical to pay for this card. Okay. Moon Girl, wait, do we have better Thor? These are better thwarters than attackers. So Moon Girl is going to exhaust. She's going to swing for 2 on the Thrall. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. Nick Fury is going to swing for 2, take out the Thrall. He'll take a consequent damage. So no more patrol. Okay. Then we're going to use... Let's do 1, 2. So 1, 2 resources here. So I can play Marie Hill. After she enters play, each player draws a card. Got a White Tiger. I think she's pretty good here, actually. Okay. So Gambit's going to exhaust and Thor for 2 from here. He'll take a constant damage, get knocked out. So we lose a swing assault underneath him. We're going to use a triple resource here, so then only here form, so I can play White Tiger. After you play White Tiger from your hand, draw X cards equal to the villain stage number, which is 2. So we draw 2 cards here. Okay. Let's see what I want to do here. I could multi-talented. I think if I'm multi-talented here, I could also Crushing Blow to remove my stun. I think that's the play. We clear off the board here. So I can Avenge Me, so. Alright, we're going to do a resource here, so I can play Clarity of Purpose. So 1 cost upgrade attached to a friendly character will give us a Hope. As a hero resource, we're going to exhaust this card and do 1 damage to attached character to generate a wild resource. If we get a cop card, we'll discard this. So we're going to do this. We'll take a damage, drop down to 10, generate a wild resource, declare a wild to be a physical, so I can play Crushing Blow. You can only spend a physical resource to pay for this card. Here, actually attack, do damage to enemy equals to your attack. We're stunned, so we just remove our stun there. Then we're going to use the Queen character, declare the wild to be an energy resource. This would be a mental and a physical, so we can play a multi-talented for 3 costs. If you play this event using at least one of each thing, then we can do that effect. We use all 3 there. So we use a physical, mental, and energy. The physical is deal 2 damage to enemy. That will knock off the top from Venom Goblin. The mental is remove 2 that from a scheme. We'll take it off of here. And the energy is to heal 2 damage from your identity. So we go from 10 up to 12. Okay, nice. Oh, that was not bad at all. All right. And then we have Maria Hill, Thor for 2, and White Fox, Thor for 2. So 4 threat going off from mid-top and hand, drop down to 6. And they'll both take console damage. So I almost feel there's no point in removing threat from here now because we already have a similar environment play. The main reason to get rid of that is a similar environment thing. So we'll have the separation, but I think that's okay. Let's get our turn. Let's right back up. And raise your trigger when your turn ends to force interrupt. Discard your hand. We have no cards in hand anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. We draw back up to your hands here 4. So we got built out, but at what cost? Nice, we got the Iron Avengers. I really want to play that. I want to play the Avenge Me too. You know, next turn get a bigger turn. Okay. Venom Goblin's turn. He is going to let's see this. Don't want to give them boost cards. Okay. All right, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 2 threat with acceleration. It applies to active man scheme, which is this one. So it adds 2 threat to here, and then 1 threat to Midtown Manhattan. Okay. He is going to attack us. We are going to Yeah, we still block with Nick. We'll take 3 indirect. Ah, it's tough. That's fine. This should have been refreshed. We're gonna exhaust Nick Fear to defend the hit. Hit with a base of 3. Here's the boost. 2. So 5 damage takes out Nick Fear. Then he's gonna claim the throne on us. So it goes it must move because they're both at 7. It goes over to here. Special to take 200 damage. If a sim environment is in play, take an additional 1. So 3 in a row, we'll put them all in Hulk. Brings down to 9. Alright, one face down counter card. And save with sentience. One of you give the villain a face down boost card, and it's gonna surge here into Embrace Symbiote. That's our first Embrace Symbiote. Alright. With Guard and Patrol, back over to our turn. Let's. Do I just want to kill it? No, okay, let's do our turn. We're going to exhaust the mansion, draw a card. We're going to play the Honor Avenger, play only if your den has the Avenger trait. We have that in hero form attached to friendly character. We'll give it to ourselves. We get +1 hit point, and now we gain the Avenger trait even over in Alter Ego. So we're giving this a Hulk. Up to 10 life here. Alright. So next, we want to attach the Avenge Me. We can always play it now because we always have the Avenger trait with the Honor Avenger. Give it to Maria Hill. Patrol only applies to the active main scheme, so we can't thwart here with the patrol, but we can't thwart the main, or this main scheme. So Maria will thwart for 2 from here. She would take a constant damage, get knocked out. Trigger the Avenge Me's Interrupt, and draw 2 cards. Oh, nice. We're gonna have Avenge Me. Okay, that's pretty good. I think Suborbital Leap. Could do 5-threat removal here. I think we play it actually here. This is enough for Suborbital Leap. The question is, do I want to exhaust a heal? Has an extra boost here. think I think we save our exhaust to heal. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. So we'll do this. Okay. So we're going to play the Avenge Me. We'll attach to the White Tiger. White Tiger is going to swing for 2, take out the Ray Symbiote. White Tiger will take constant damage, get knocked out. We'll trade the Avenge Me and draw 2 cards. Okay. Next, we're going to use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of Suborbital Leap, so it's only 2 costs now. And we'll use 2 physical resources right here to play the Suborbital Leap. Hero action, thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme, and 5 threat if you pay for this card using only physicals. We use a Helicarrier, but we pay for this card using only physical resources, the Boundless Rage and Crushing Blow. So we take 5 threat off a scheme, get off of the activate scheme, because he's going to scheme on there. Alright, that resolves our big thwart activation there. Okay. Then, let's see here. Do I want to... I do want to get Moon Girl right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to use a double resource here to play Suit Up. Alter action, search your deck and discard power for an ally, and upgrade can be attached to ally. Upgrade will be the Avenger because I already played Player Purpose, and we'll get Moon Girl. And then we add them to our hand. Okay? That resolves Suit Up here. Then we're going to use our experimental research action, exhaust. Draw cards, card from hand. We'll discard the Avenge Me. Then we'll play Moon Girl. Play only if you have the Champion Genius trait. We have the Genius trait here. We'll use 3 mentals. Queen Care is wild. 3 Hercules mental. Engineer is a mental. This is the 3rd mental. Play Moon Girl here. We can draw 3 cards for 3 mentals used. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I went to Laboratory right now. So we use 2 resources here. Play Banner's Laboratory. 2 cost support. We get +2 recovery as RTO resource. We exhaust to generate a mental resource. So now we are fully built out. Except for the Balance Rage. Or not the Balance Rage, the Immovable Object. That's okay. So we're exhaust you for 6 now instead of 4. That's why I waited for that. Go to 16 life. Okay, cool. And then Moon Girl, let me see. He schemes on there with like a bunch of boosts. The thing is, he has a boost effect that moves the boost card. But this is not triggered when we knocked out the Tuck because he didn't take any damage with that. I think we thwart from here. Because if he moves it to here and he schemes heavy on here, we may lose that. So I really want to take indirect. We're going to hope that he doesn't move it. If he moves it, we probably lose the game. So Moon Girl will throw for 2 from here. I want to keep it at this main scheme. She'll take 2 cost of damage, and that'll end our turn. It's ready back up. Okay. All right. If we can survive this turn, I think we should be able to come back because we're doing pretty good right now. And And we got our Banner's Avatar down for healing. Let's drop it up to 5. Hold on to suit up here. We actually wanted him to get the Advanced Glider as a counter card because that would be really good for us. All right, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 2 threat to here because of acceleration applying to the active main scheme. And he's going to add 1 threat to here. Okay, he's going to scheme on Midtown Manhattan right now. With the base of 2, he gets his regular boost, and he already has this boost. Nice, that's fine. But then Racing play engage with you. It's 1 plus 2, so 3 threat going on a Midtown Manhattan, so it goes up to 5 threat here. Claim and Throne will go on scheme and lose threat. It stays there, fortunately, so we take 3 indirect damage because same environments to play. We put it all in Hulk. Brings from 16 down to 13. We can heal that easily back up. This guy's going to scheme for 1 now because minion scheme after the villain scheme, so it adds a threat to Midtown Manhattan. We did everything there. We get a face down and counter card. Review. Nice. Incendiary bombs attached to the villain, so no immediate effect here. But after he attacks, remove a counter to take 2 indirect damage. So it's only whenever he attacks us we do that one. Alright, I think we're kind of in the clear-ish. We don't worry about that, but I think we're okay right now. Alright, backwards to our turn. Let's go ahead and mansion and draw. Whatever we can deck out. No, we're not going to deck out with Moon Girl yet. So, I think we mansion. I think we mansion right now. Draw a card. Okay. Got X. Let me think here. I want to Hulk Smash to kill the Rage Symbiote, but my life's at 13, and we may take a lot indirect. I think I have to play it safe here and heal. Except we are drawing the movable object. With that in mind, the thing is I just took indirect on purpose because and this will give me indirect as well. I have to heal. Yeah, it's too risky to not heal right now. I really want to play this big Hulk Smash. I'll like up the tempo, which we really want as well. We are at 13 life. Can I take a bunch indirect right now? I think we risk it. We're gonna we'll move the scheme to here. Yeah, so he'll add threat. So yeah, we always get Moon Girl. Yeah, Moon Girl is gonna throw for 2. Pass the patrol because we're throwing the not active main scheme, which is this one. So this will drop down to 4 threat. Should take constant damage, get knocked out. We'll use a double resource here so I can play. Actually, I don't want to do that. That's fine. We have enough resource stuff there. Yeah. Double resource to play Suit Up. RP action, search your deck and discard out for an ally. And upgrade can be attached to ally. Be the Avenge Me add to your hand. Resolve the Suit Up there. Then we're going to play Moon Girl for 3 Mentos. So we'll go Baron's Laboratories, RT resource for Mento. Ingenuity and Queen Carrier's Wild will be a Mento as well. So 3 Mentos to play Moon Girl back down. Draw 3 cards for 3 Mentos. And we don't deck out 1 card left in deck. And that is our movable object, I think. Right? We haven't seen it this deck pass. The last card is a movable object. It is. Oh, man. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So we have that. What do I want to do right now? So I do want to Hulk Smash here. Did I say I want to do that? I don't remember if I said I want to do that. I mean, I just want to do it. So, okay. So Hulk Smash. And then I want to play the Avenge Me. Let's go and just play the Avenge Me right now. We can play it from RT because we have the Avenge with the Honor Revenge. So we'll give us a Moon Girl. So I have to do that no matter what, anyways. Have that down. The Hulk Smash, I have the resources here to spend whatever I want. Let me think here. I could Clarity of Purpose with Multi-Talented. You know what I could do? I could double Hulk Smash. I'll swing for 23. No. Because if I do that, I flip Venom Goblin over with overkill there, which is not good. Yeah, I don't want to flip him over. Okay, so let me think here. We play X. We play the Hulk Smash. 1, 2, 3. I don't really have anything else. I could Unstoppable Force. That doesn't really help me with anything though. I can like swing a Venom Goblin again. Yeah, my economy isn't the most efficient right now. Hulk Smash there. I have 2 resources left over after I play X. Yeah, I just really want to go Hulk Smash because I really want to up the tempo. I think we have to up the tempo here. I think X is a good play for the thwarting. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let me think here. Why don't we do? I want to get rid of some cards. So I think we toss these 3 cards here. Get them back into shuffle because these are good cards that I want. This card we don't necessarily need back into shuffle, so we're fine without this. And then yeah, okay, that would be the play. Okay, we'll go 3 resources here, so I can play Professor X. As a force response, whenever he enters play, choose one and pick the one to confuse the villain. Venom Goblin is steady, so it's not fully confused. But now we can potentially fully confuse it with the next time we play X. All right, then we're gonna flip up to hero form. I could have used my alt action to draw the last card, but I think it's okay. Then we're going to swing for 3 on the enraged symbiote. We'll use a triple resource here so I can play Hulk Smash. Here, interrupt. When you make a basic attack, you get plus 10 for attack. And you pay for this using only physicals, which you did against overkill. So swing for 3 plus 10, 13 damage on enraged symbiote who has guard. He'll take 2, and 11 will overkill them. Gone. Brings it from 18 down to 7 with that big hit. All right. Then we'll trigger the violent tendencies here. Oh, I put the wrong counters. It should be the all-purpose counters on this. So this will trigger now. After attack, if it takes any amount of damage from an attack, overkill damage is attack damage. Give him a face down boost card. If it dealt 3 or more damage to detachment, discard this. We did like how much damage? 11 damage. So we do discard that. All right. So we got rid of the racing the warning shot, which is pretty nice. All right. And then we're just gonna throw the allies here. So which scheme do I want it on? I don't want to indirect because I'm taking indirect there. I could have X take some indirect for me. No, I think the play is always to, yeah. So we'll have X store for 3 from here. Drops from 4 down to 1 threat. X takes the consequence damage. Moongrow is going to throw for 2 from here. Drops this down to 4 threat from 6. She'll take 2 consequence damage. Alright, that's going to end our turn. We discard this as a force interrupt with our enraged. We discard our hand. Ready back up. Refresh everything. And then draw back up to our hand size here of 4 in hero form. And we should get a movable object. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I think I kind of want to have Moongrow block because X can soak some indirect for me. But do I really need that? Maybe I don't even need that. Oh, so we deck out. We get Delph face on counter. Let me do that before I forget. Yeah, we just block with X because if he kills me or if he attacks again, we want to have another block active. Yeah, and if he doesn't attack again, Moongrow can always thwart to get rid of Avenge Me. Yeah, so I think the play is we block with X here. Yeah, with 13 life, we should be okay with some indirect damage right now. Yeah, I mean, we are the Hulk, right? So all right. We draw 3 more cards back up to 4 here. Oof, that's perfect. That I'm gonna play a suit up here too. Okay. Venom Goblin's turn. He's gonna add 1 threat to each one of 3 main schemes, or the 2 main schemes, I mean, but celebration applies to this. So this goes up to 6 threat because it's active main scheme, and only 1 here on lower hand, so that goes up to 2. Okay. He is going to attack us. We'll block with X. Here he has his boost. He gets another regular boost. So 2 boost cards here. Going on Professor X. Nice, we got rid of this nasty thing. Place 1 threat on each main skill without the glider counter. So this one I mean, goes up to 3. Okay. So we did a boost effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage here going on Professor X. Takes him out. Okay. After Venom Goblin attacks you, incendiary bombs will remove a counter from here to take 200 damage. We'll put them both on Hulk. Brings from 13 down to 11. Then he'll move this over to scheme Lisa, which is here. So this will place 1 threat on every other scheme. So this goes up 1. This one will go up to 7 threat. And then 2 threat on here. So this scheme goes up to 5 threat on lower Manhattan. Okay. Resolved all the stuff. Then we get down in encounter. We have 2 encounter cards here. First one is, oh, there we go. The assault. Villain attacks you. So we'll block that Moongrow here. Yeah, we'll block Moongrow. Yeah. So he's saying with a base of 4. Here's a boost card. 2. So 6 damage takes out Moongrow. Okay. Moon goes to face, you trigger the Avenge Me, so we can draw 2 cards. I'm hoping this is Advanced Glider because we have more attack in hand. Alright, he just attacked us. He'll trigger the last thing here, move the last counter, take 200 damage, on hook, we drop down to 9 life. And then Claim the Throne stays on here because it's 5 threat. That one is 7, so it's the least threat. Add 1 threat to every single scheme, but 2 of this one. So we're going to clean this up during the player phase. So we just put 2 more threat here. This goes up 1, so this goes up to 8. So now this one's at 8. Lower Manhattan is at 7, and this goes up to 8. So side scheme is done. We're just going to side scheme play. Alright, we did Claim the Throne. Okay, last encounter card. Oh no! He's the worst. Oh, crappers. Okay, a domination coming out here. After he attacks this card, attack on your deck. If it's a physical, take 2 damage. So he's not attacking us, though, at least. Total destruction threat cannot be removed in the scheme while Abomination is in play. Did I call him a domination? Abomination, I mean. Come with 2 player threat and a hazard. We shuffle these 3 cards in the counter deck. Enemy with the highest attack attacks a hero or allies with the highest attack. So, this card's terrible. Dang it. And it's triple boosters. Alright, we gotta shove this. Okay, so one review, the enemy with the highest attack. So this does not get reviewed, but I'm just trying to memorize what it does. Okay, so we're an Alter Ego. We have an ally attacks the ally, which is good for us. Venom Goblin will attack the ally. The enemy with the highest attack. Yeah. Alright. Oh man, that I don't want that in the counter deck. That's terrible. Dang it. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And we're getting close to getting Advanced Glider because he's just about to deck out, so we're gonna get that soon. Okay. Alright, we're all shuffled up, so we have Abomination in play. Okay, back over to our turn. I have a big hand thanks to Avenge Me. Well, Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Vivian does not really help me out here because I can clear everything out anyways. Okay, so we all just go Nick Fury here. Yeah, Helicarrier makes Nick 3 costs. This is a triple resource, so I can play Nick Fury. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one and draw 3 cards. And I'm trying to not draw Hulk Smashes here. Yeah, we want the Hulk Smash in Alter Ego, and we want to go for a kill with the Hulk Smash. So, okay, we did that. Next, what am I doing here? I may not play the movable object. I want to bring Venom Goblin close to 0. I want to prep. I want to try prep for next turn. It's a kill turn. So maybe I Vivian this Total Destruction right there. And then we leave Abomination and Total Destruction in play. Ooh, is that the play? Is that the play, guys? Do we leave them both in play to go for the kill next turn? I almost want to do that. He was just scheme for 2. To actually just card top. Yeah, if he doesn't attack us, he doesn't do anything. He's only when he attacks us, he hurt us. And we can gambit that will know the counter card too. So we want to focus on just threat removal, I think. Alright, let me think here. We have the mentals for Moon Girl, okay? So I need to play Vivian in hero form right now. So if I Crushing Blow and basic attack, we bring Venom Goblin down to 1. Yeah, and then we can play Vivian. We're going to thwart the main scheme down. Okay, okay. So we're going to play Vivian first. Let's do Clarity Purpose. We take a damage. Generate a wild resource. And then this would be a second resource here. So I can play Vivian. We play it in hero form, so we trigger hero response. When she enters play, choose attachment non-limiting or non-permanent side scheme. We're going to choose this non-permanent side scheme there. We blank out its text box until the end of the round. So it no longer has a hazard icon, and threat can be removed even while he's in play. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna do anything with that. He does not have guard, so we hit Venom Goblin here. So we're going to think here. Do I have it? I don't know if I have it though. If I suit up, I'll lose this for the suit up. Moongirl can draw me 3. But if she draws me into a Hulk Smash, I won't be able to play Gambit. How many more suit ups we got? We have one more suit up in the deck. Oh, we can pop off Vivian. Okay, okay. It'll work out. It'll work out, guys. Okay, so we're gonna swing for 3 on Venom Goblin. It's from 7 down to 4. Oh, Sesame's walking over here. She's gonna hit the tripod. Oh no! Sorry guys for shaking that. Let me try to grab her. Okay, she does not want to be. Okay, she's okay. Okay, we're just on playing. So we swing for 3. Then we're gonna use a. Sorry guys, she's just going crazy right now. All right. Oh, I got her. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So we swung for 3. Then we're gonna use a physical resource right here, so we can play Crushing Blow. We have to spend physical resource when paying for this card. Do damage to enemy because your attack. We hit Venom Goblin for 3. That'll bring from 4 down to 1. So it's down to 1 life. Oh, she's scratching the couch. Sorry, guys. Sesame Camo, we're about to hopefully get the win here. Maybe next turn. Maybe. We'll see if we can get this. All right, so we did that. Next, we are going to flip down to Alter Ego. Okay, we're going to play a suit up here. We're going to use Band's Laboratory to generate a mental resource. This would be a second resource here, so I can play suit up. Alter action, search your deck and discard power for an ally. Upgrade can be attached to ally, add to your hand. We're going to grab Moon Girl and the Avenge Me. Add that to our hand. Okay, that swings back. We're going to attach the Avenge Me to Vivian. She's going to Thor for 2 from here. We can play the Avenger in Alter Ego. Oh, sorry, I should have put that there because we have the Avenger with Honor Avenger. So Vivian Thor for 2 from here. She would take 2 constant damage. She only has 2 lives, so she gets blown over here. Sorry, guys, Sesame's coming back. All right. So she gets defeated there. And then we'll trigger the Avenge Me and draw 2 cards whenever our ally leaves play. Please be a mental. Yeah, no mental. Darn it. I don't have the 3 mentals here for Moon Girl now. Sesame's right by the tripod, so she'll probably mess with it again. Oh, man. Okay. So we'll use Quinn Care, declare wild to be a mental. Oh, wait. We can use this. Experimental research. We'll draw a card, this card from our hand. Got another suit up. It's not mental. We'll discard the multi-talented there. Okay. Then we gotta play. Actually, I could suit up here. Go for nope, I can't. Yep. All right, it's fine. So we're gonna play Moon Girl here. We'll do 1. No, let's use white type. No, let's use the suit up. We'll use 1, 2, 3. Declare Queen Care as wild to be a mental. This is not a mental. So 2 mental resources to play Moon Girl. Who's 3 costs. Play only a genius or a champion trait with a genius trait. We're drawing 2 cards, we use 2 mentals. So 1. Oh, Sesame's going back. Sorry, guys. What is she doing? Ugh. Okay. All right. So we drew 2 cards here. Okay. I want to play Gambit because I want to look at the encounter deck. So I think we go. Another thing is though, if I play Maria Hill, she could be really good here. Let me think. If I play, yeah, no, we go Gambit because Gambit's a safe play that guarantees what we want. Sorry guys, Sesame's like jumping around. Yeah, we play Gambit. We put the Avenge Me on Moon Girl. She'll get knocked out next turn because we need that big boost to our turn, and we'll lose the last suit up. But we'll draw back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have too many cards in our deck. I don't know I can get double Hulk smashes here for the kill. Do we have more Avenge Me's? Especially without the suit up. So, okay, that means we have to take a risk. We're going to take a risk. So the risk here is to play Maria Hill. We don't know what the encounter deck's going to be. And then we play the Avenge Me on Moon Girl still. And we save the suit up because it needs to recur another Avenge Me for the card draw. Okay, so we'll use 2 reasons here. Play Maria Hill. Whenever she enters play, each player draws a card. And then we're going to attach the Avenge Me here to Moon Girl. Okay, so next we got to do thwarting. So we just got to hope Venom Goblin doesn't kill us. All right. Did I use this? I think I used the ability. I forgot it. I did. All right, I didn't exhaust it. Okay, so now we got to do thwarting. Moon Girl Maria Hill will thwart for 4 from here. Drops this down to 1 threat. And then Nick will thwart for 2 from here. Drops that down to 6. All right, they all take consequential damage. Okay, and we're going to end our turn. Do I want to keep Thunderclap? I don't think I do. So let's ready back up. If I get a guard minion though, Thunderclap may be useful here. I want to dig through the deck though, so I don't think I do. Yeah. Alright, so we'll discard Thunderclap, drop it up to our hands to 5. We're drawing another Thunderclap. Okay, I'm glad to discard it. We got no Hulk Smashes, so we definitely cannot go for it here. But we are going to be able to suit up, get another Avenge Me back out, and dig through our deck a little bit more. What's this looking like? We are going to draw at least 3 Moon Girl, Mansion, use our Experimental Research. I should be able to get through like at least this amount of cards. So hopefully our Hulk Smash is not all in the bottom there. What's going on here? Let's see. Crushing Blow is really good for us too. But we still have our Readying card. Yeah, that will draw us more cards as well. I forgot the name of that card, but yeah, okay. I think we may be able to go for a kill here. Let's see if we can go for this big push. Okay, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 2 threat to here on lower mid hand because of that acceleration. He's going to add 1 to mid town mid hand. So this goes up to 7 threat. He's going to scheme now because we're in alter ego. So scheme on here. He's not confused because of the steady. He gets 1 face down boost card. It's 1. Okay, so he schemes for just 1, 2, 3 on here. So this goes up to 6 threat. Okay. He'll now trade a special here. Place 1 threat on each. Wait, no. Let me see. It's at 7. It's at 6. Yeah. So it stays on here with the scheme least threat. We add 2 threat to itself, and we add 1 threat to every single scheme. So this goes up to 9. This goes up to 3. This goes up to 8. And then do we add? Yeah, and we add 2 in here. So this goes from 8 up to 10. Oh, does it go from 8 out of 10? Did we add a threat here already? Did we add 2 threat? I think we did not add 2 threat. Yeah, sorry, I think we are. Sorry, guys, Sesame's back. I apologize for shaking so much shaking this video, guys. I don't know what to do about Sesame. She's like out of my range to grab. But I think that we already added, because I think we dropped that down to 1 threat. So he's schemed for, no, we dropped down to 3 threat, right? So he's schemed for, I don't know why she loves a tripod so much, guys. Sorry for Sesame, guys. I know it's not like the best viewer experience whenever she's messing with that. I'm trying to remember what the threat was before the turn began. Did it go up to 8? So I have to, okay, it's at 8 threat right now. Okay, did we add the 2 threat here from that? So if we dropped it down to 3, he schemes for 3. Yeah, I think we dropped down 3. He schemed for 3, and then we added 2 threat with a special, so it goes up to 8. Now that we add our threat and resolve special claim and throne, we now trigger this guy's gonna activate. He's gonna scheme for 2 on lower mid hand, so this goes from 8 up to 10. Yeah, and then we lose when it hits 11. So we're still alive for right now. Sorry about the cat here. Okay, so yeah, we're okay. And we get 1 face down counter card. And this kills us. Nice, we got the advanced glider. So I'm glad I didn't need a gambit there. So attach to a villain. After the villain activates against you, it activates against you again. The once per round per player. Hero actions card. Any number of attack cards from your hand with a combined cost of 3 or more to get rid of this card. So this is attached to Venom Goblin. We do not get an extra encounter card with the total destruction here because Vivian blanked out the hazard icon, so you don't have to worry about that at all. So Venom Goblin has his advanced glider, but it does not matter if we get enough for the kill here. So we're gonna try to see what we can do. All right, so it's back over to our turn. And sorry guys, I don't know if you hear Sesame. She's like meowing. We'll probably play with Sesame after this game. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Okay, it's back over to our turn. And we're gonna go for it here. So let's do all of our card draw. We're gonna exhaust a mansion, draw a card. That's good to see. That's a good card to see right now. Okay. Oh, I forgot. And then around if Nick is in play, he's gonna get discarded. Sorry guys. Let me try to focus here. Apologize for my cat. Okay, so I gotta focus here. We gotta do everything correctly. Gotta make sure I get the play right. Okay, get the cat hair off the table. All right. Let me think. So we're going to attach this Avenge Me on Maria Hill. We need to draw through probably our whole deck to get those Hulk smashes. Okay, we almost lost because it went to 10, 11, 30. That pops, we lose a game. So first, we're going to swing with Moon Girl. Moon Girl will exhaust. Swing for 2 on Venom Goblin. That'll bring him down 0. Okay, he'll flip over to his third and final stage here, where he has Retaliate, Star, and Toughness. Since he has Star, we remove the Confuse because he can't be confused anymore. He's gonna have 21 life. We bring down 0, win the game. And then his one review is to do 3 face down counter cards to each player. So we get 3 face down counter cards here. All right, but we don't have to review that. Unless we can't kill him this turn, then we do have to review it. Okay, so we got 3 face down counter cards to move that aside. Okay, so we have that right there. Okay, and then he's gonna have a tough stats card. Okay, so we did his one review ability on the flip. He's going to retaliate and hit Moon Girl back for 1. That will defeat her. She'll trigger the Avenge Me here, so we can draw 2 cards. 1, 2. There's the first Hulk smash. Okay. Next, we are going to have Maria Hill swing for 1 of Venom Goblin to knock off the tough. He'll take a retaliate, gets defeated. We can draw 2 cards with the Avenge Me here. So drawing 2 more cards. Oh, no Hulk smash, but we got the limit strength. I think we can double Hulk smash here. So next, we need card draw. So we're going to use a double resource. Anything doing off ego? No, we use it for Moon Girl. Double resource here to play Suit Up. As an option, action, search your deck and discard pile for an ally. Upgrading can be attached to ally. Add to your hand. We'll get Moon Girl and we'll get the Avenge Me. Add them both to our hand with the effect of Suit Up here. Next, we can use Ingenuity as a mental resource. Baron's Laboratory is another mental resource. And then let's use mental resource in hand. We'll use Quinn Care as a 3rd mental resource. So 3 mentals here, so we can play Moon Girl, right? Ingenuity, Baron's Laboratory, and Quinn Care. Yeah. We play Moon Girl back down. When she enters play, we can draw 3 cards because we use 3 mentals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got the second Hulk smash, guys. Oh, this is gonna be epic. Okay, okay. Can't believe we got it. Okay. So here we're going to overkill him here actually. We're gonna attach the Avenge Me on Moon Girl. And then how many cards we have? 4 cards left in the deck. Okay. Moon Girl will swing for 2 on Venom Goblin, brings it from 21 down to 19. She'll take a retaliate from Venom Goblin, and then she'll take 2 consequential damage for attacking. So she gets defeated here. So now she's gone. We'll trigger the Avenge Me, draw 2 more cards here. Guys, have you ever seen Hulk with so much economy? I definitely have not. All right. Look at our hand here. Holy cow. Okay. We can play Beast here because he'll recur triple, so it's worth his cost. So we'll do let's see, we're gonna 8 life. So we're gonna flip up here to hero form. We're going to use Helicarrier to make Beast 3 cost. And then this will be 3 resources here. So I can play Beast, who's now 3 costs. After Beast enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card, add to your hand. We're gonna get our triple resource back to our hand here, the limited strength. So now we have both limited strength and both Hulk smashes. I've always tried to do this, but I don't think I've ever played 2 Hulk smashes in 1 turn. Like I tried to do against other games I played with Hulk. So we save this in our hand. Let's see how much damage we can do before we play that though. Alright, next, what do? Do we just double Unstoppable Force to get readies? We can Crushing Blow, Unstoppable Force, Unstoppable Force. Okay, so we're going to swing for 3 on Venom Goblin, bring us from 19 down to 16. He's going to retaliate his back for 1, brings us down to 7. Then we're going to exhaust the Clarity of Purpose, generate a wild resource to Clarity of Physical to play Crushing Blow, do damage to enemy equals to attack, which is 3. So that'll bring it from 16 down to 13. Then we're going to take another retaliate, draw down to 6. That resolves our Crushing Blow. Next, we're going to use 2 physical resources here, so I can play Unstoppable Force, Ready Up Hulk. And if you pair this card using only physicals, which you did, we can draw a card. So we drew into a suborbital leap here. We're going to exhaust, swing for 3 on Venom Goblin again, brings it from 13 down to 10. And then we're gonna use, I don't want to draw the card here because we can just stick out, it's fine. We use 2 resources here, so I can play Unstoppable Force. Did I take Retaliate? I think I forgot to take Retaliate. So I play Unstoppable Force, ready up Hulk again. We did not use only physical, so we don't get to draw a card. Then Beast is going to swing for 2 on Venom Goblin, brings it from 10 down to 8. He'll take a Retaliate, and then he'll take a consequent damage. So he stays alive 1 health. And then Abomination just chilling right here. And we are going to do the thing now. We're going to exhaust, swing for 3 with Hulk. Then we're going to use a triple resource here to play Hulk Smash. When you make a base attack, you get plus 10 for attack. If you play this using only physicals, the attack against Overkill. We use another triple physical here to play a second Hulk Smash on a same attack instance. So now on this base attack, we get plus 20 for the attack. So we're swinging for 23 damage. We're going to hit Abomination for that. He has 6 life, so 17 overkill over to Venom Goblin. Blowing up Abomination and Venom Goblin, bringing him all the way down to 0 in one final big shot. Holy cow, guys. That was epic. That was tons of fun. Can't believe that we got that there. The double Hulk Smash kill on Venom Goblin with his Advanced Glider and with Abomination out on the overkill hit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, we went through our entire deck there. Thanks to those Avenge Me's, really, and Moon Girl. We're going to draw all of our cards so the Hulk can unleash at the very end and just go insane with all that damage. I don't know how much damage we did. How much? I think they have like 8 life left. So, like, it would be, he started with 21 life. So we brought him down to 8. So we did 13 damage. And then we did 1 damage on the other side. I flipped him over. So that's 14 damage. And then 14 plus the 23 damage right here is, what's the math of that? 17, 37 damage there with a Hulk on the final turn. I mean, with the help from the allies as well. But yeah, all right, guys, that is it. That is a game here. We never need to use the multi-talented to get rid of the Advanced Glider, but we had that last turn if we wanted to get rid of the Advanced Glider. But we actually played it 1 turn and actually got pretty good use out of it. We got all 3 kicker effects off. So yeah, all right, guys. Avenge Me is such a crazy card here. Does this card buff Hulk if you're playing Hulk Leadership? I think it definitely does. So yeah, Hulk getting the kill here on Expert Venom Goblin with the Advanced Glider on Venom Goblin and taking out his nemesis Abomination in 1 turn as well. Hope you guys all like this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.